Sometimes a game just needs a woman's touch.
I'm going to destroy you.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today I'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 video game series with female leads.
I'm Ripley.
For this list, we'll be looking at games where a woman is the star of the show. We won't be looking at games where you get to create your character. We love FemShep just as much as every other gamer out there, but this list is for games where the character is canonically female. We're also excluding fighting games and DLC, since we want our ladies to be the lead character for the entire story, not just a portion of it.
You are my #1 priority now.
Number 10, American McGee's Alice.
Wake up, Dormy. It's time for the tea party.
For those of us who want something truly deranged, this retelling of Wonderland is a must. Alice now resides in an asylum after the death of her family. 10 years pass before the White Rabbit summons her back to Wonderland, but everything is completely out of whack.
Dr. Bumby says change is constructive, that different is good.
Different denotes neither bad nor good, but it certainly means not the same.
The world of cute oddities has become a horrific lullaby. It's not just the land, but its inhabitants, who look straight out of a nightmare, while Alice, who's gotten a gothic makeover, wields a knife as a weapon and is often splattered in blood.
I've not come back here looking for a fight.
Really? That's a pity. One's certainly looking for you.
Number 9, Life is Strange.
Oh look, it's Max Caulfield, the selfie hoe of Blackwell.
What would you do if you could rewind time? It's a shocking discovery Maxine Caulfield makes about herself, and she uses her power to save her old friend Chloe.
Whoa. What the f?
However, like most time travel stories, playing with time is not that simple. We feel for Max because of the decisions she has to make in regards to her abilities, especially since many of her struggles are so relatable. High school bullying, old friendships, love, tragedy, and the heartbreaking realization that time isn't something you can approach so lightly.
Holy shit.
Number 8, Resident Evil.
Jill Valentine!
There are quite a few zombie-killing ladies in this franchise. And then there's, Ashley.
No! Get away!
Can we talk about Ada instead? In the early days, the series would focus on a male and female duo, each with their own separate campaign that added to the overall story.
Wait! Don't shoot!
Get down!
There aren't too many characters who had a solo adventure, which is why the one and only Jill Sandwich stands out among the rest. Before the brainwashing and blonde hair, she was the first character to star in her own solo adventure. Take that, Nemesis.
You want stars? I'll give you stars.
Number 7, Bayonetta.
You know, I try to avoid doing this in my Sunday best.
Is there anyone as stylish as Bayonetta? An Umbran witch who's as sassy as she is sexy, she is a woman who relishes in her sex appeal as she fires bullets from her heels. To call the Bayonetta series an over-the-top roller coaster ride would be an understatement, but sometimes a girl just wants to have some outrageous fun. The action, the plot, the creatures, everything is absolutely bonkers, right down to the tips of Bayonetta's monstrous hair. But hey, you gotta respect a lady who takes pleasure in torturing her opponents, and make sure that they have an exquisite demise. Number 6, The Longest Journey. The journey may be long, but it's definitely a memorable experience. This series is equal parts compelling storytelling and well-rounded characters, especially the flagship character of the series, April Ryan. As a shifter, April can move between two worlds, the industrial Stark and the magical Arcadia. At the young age of 18, April's tasked with restoring the balance between the worlds, which leads us on a fantastical adventure that revolves around incredible female leads. Whether it's April, who always makes an appearance in the games, or the series' other female protagonist, Zoe Castillo.
Find April. Save April.
Number 5, Beyond Good and Evil.
We're stuck here.
No hovercraft, no shield. Optima has cut off the power. The account is empty.
Are we ever gonna get a sequel to this game? If you haven't been on the hype train since Ubisoft made that announcement in 2008, let's get you up to speed.
They're coming. Quick, Fen, jump up.
The game stars photographer and martial artist Jade, who finds herself neck-deep in a planet-wide alien conspiracy. This leads to some entertaining gameplay, complete with puzzles, photography, and plenty of action.
Okay, let's all
But honestly, it's the story and its characters that make this game a gem. Jade is a fun and spunky lead who's surrounded by a colorful cast, including an uncle who is quite boorish, literally.
I'm coming!
Number 4, Portal.
Hello, and again, welcome to the Aperture Science Computer Aided Enrichment Center.
Chell may be silent, but that doesn't mean she isn't capable. Even GLaDOS recognizes her as the threat, though her words aren't the most generous.
You dangerous, mute lunatic.
The series begins with the player controlling Chell, who wakes up in an unknown place and is instructed to perform a couple of tests. Soon you discover a curious little device that shoots portals onto most surfaces. What starts out as a puzzle platformer turns into a rather unique gaming experience, as you make friends with inanimate objects and meet GLaDOS, who is kind enough to guide you around, though she probably shouldn't be trusted until she's put into a potato.
How are you holding up? Because I'm a potato.
Number 3, Final Fantasy. While the series has a history of striking male leads, the leading ladies are just as impressive as the spiky-haired, sword-carrying protagonists. If you're an old-school gamer, you probably know the name Tara Branford, who is probably the strongest magic user in the entire franchise. PlayStation 2 owners would later become acquainted with Yuna, who went on to star in her own game with the thief Riku and the warrior Pain. As for the newer generation of gamers, they have the cunning and heroic Lightning, armed with that dangerous sword and cold demeanor.
Let's ride!
Number 2, Tomb Raider. There's no woman quite like Lara Croft, the beautiful, athletic, badass lead of this adventurous franchise. There's no task too great for her, and she takes them on with a confident smirk on her face. What we love about Lara is that she usually goes on these quests because she wants to. Money and her saving the day is just an added bonus.
How does that make your wallet rumble?
I'm sorry, I only play for sport.
With her reimagining in 2013, we got a new kind of story, one that focuses on a survivor who pushes herself to the limit, only to surpass it with those two iconic guns blazing. Before we get to our number 1 pick, let's check out these honorable mentions.
Drop that bass. Drop that Oh shit. I didn't even see him out there.
Save us all.
Number 1, Metroid. The Tomb Raider franchise is remarkable, but this series is legendary. In the 80s, everyone assumed that a sci-fi action-adventure game led by an armored bounty hunter would be male-dominated. Depending on how quickly you beat the game, the truth was revealed. There Samus stood, with a smile and a wave, cementing her place in video game history. As for the games themselves, one word, amazing. Whether it's the 2D classics like Super Metroid or the 3D Prime series. Even with the occasional misstep, the Metroid franchise is the ultimate female-led video game series.
The winner is Samus.
Do you agree with our list?
Oh, good. My slow clap processor made it into this thing.
Which female-led video game series is a must-have for your collection?
At least your lot still knows how to make an end.
For more gamer girls taking charge every day, be sure to subscribe to MsMojo.
What's a man gotta do to get that kind of attention from you?